Hi everyone. This is gonna be a fairly short video. I've not vlogged in a while. So what do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about the why me mentality. I'm fairly young, not seasoned in life, so forgive me if some of my examples are just gonna be like really soft and like really that's all you have. But I've had my fair share of life experiences. I mean, who hasn't, first of all? But I'm starting to find a trend in the millennial generation, and it's the why me mentality. What is the why me? The why me mentality is pretty much when anything happens to us, when we encounter problems, issues, troubles, drama, the first thing we say, or the first question we ask is, why me? Why did this happen to me? That's a very good question. I wish I had a crystal ball that would let me know why things happen to us. First of all, I want to know. That crystal ball will get so much use because I need to know a lot of stuff that has happened to me, and I want to know why those things have happened to me. But then I ask myself, even if you did have the answer, what would that do? Like, would that prevent the situation from happening? What would you take away from the situation? Will it change you? I don't know if figuring out why things happen to us will have any positive impact on the situation or on us. I think things happen because things happen. Sometimes we cause things to happen to us. Oh, for sure. In those situations, when you shouldn't be asking why me, you should be saying, "Oh, how could I have avoided that?" For example, when you don't study, when you get that F, don't ask why me. Ask why didn't you study? Not why did I get an F. And I feel that part of that is also like millennials as a whole having an entitled mentality, feeling like things should be handed to us rather than fighting or earning what we have, and lusting after things and not being willing to actually put in the work or the effort it takes to accomplishing that. So obviously we grew up on the phone. We grew up on with technology. We are a part of the culture that are constantly looking to be connected to things, but not willing to build authentic relationships. I a IGer would have 1,000 followers, yet have 10 friends. It's just like this false image that we've built for ourselves, feeling like the more connected we are, the the more I feel like our self worth increases. I don't know if that's the right term or sentence, but whatever. It kind of captures what I'm trying to say. So, what is the issue and how? What is the solution? I don't. I think first suggestion would be why not me? Like understanding that you're here for a reason, and everything that we encounter in life has has a purpose, has an intended impact that we should be receiving from it. I think what ends up happening is sometimes we miss the lesson because we're so caught up trying to figure out the why instead of just accepting it as what it is. So what? You grew up in a shitty home. So what? You've gone through some challenges as a child. So many people have. When people like, I feel like because we walk around and have this image, and we drive nice car. Well, some people drive nice cars and whatever. We wear like new designer. Everyone just we start to create this false image that we're pure and our lives are perfect. That is far from the truth. If some of those people we see on social media, some of those people we worship, um, opened your mouth to really tell us what's really going on in their lives, I guarantee, I guarantee we will start appreciating the little that we have. And I say, you know what? Maybe they can keep all of that because all that stuff they're dealing with. I don't want that. I don't even want half. I don't even want a quarter. I don't even want 1/10 of what they're experiencing. It's fine. I'll keep my little hoopty. It's fine. I'll keep my little this, my little that, compared to what that person has, and we become more grateful. And I think if each of us could just take a few moment every day, once a week, once a month, to just sit down and put things in perspective. Like, where am I in my life? Like, what am I doing to better myself? What am I doing to better my family? What am I doing to better my community? What am I putting out in the world? What is my legacy? What is the imprint I'm leaving? What are people going to remember me by? I know, like, people are like, oh, you know, you still have time to figure that out. But you know what? This is the age that we start laying down the foundation. You don't lay foundations when you're 50 and you have like your quarter to life and you should be retiring at that point. This is the time where we're supposed to put in all our strength, all our knowledge that we've gained over the years, going to school. This is where all that comes to play. This is where the wheel should be turning and saying, okay, I've internalized everything I've learned. Now, how do I like make it applicable? Like, how do I implement everything I've learned over the years? But I feel like some of us are busy building a social bubble around us, building, yeah, a social bubble, like creating a multiple, living in a multiple universe. And I'm going to call this universe the social verse, where it's all about like my likes, how many likes I have, how many followers I like, that we're not even taking time to think, like, what if none of this existed? How would you feel about yourself? How would you feel about life? Like, is your self worth equivalent to how many likes you have on Instagram? Is your self worth equivalent to how many followers you have on Twitter, Instagram, um, Facebook? I won't say LinkedIn because that's more professional, but you get what I'm trying to say. We exist outside of this elements. So sometimes we need to just maybe detach ourselves from all this and just get down to the basic. Like, who are you as a person? Who are you as an individual? And what are you as an individual? First of all, doing for you and then doing for your environment around you. And I'm not saying like travel far and wide. It could just be the person next to you, your neighbor. It could be your coworkers. It could be your pets. It could be your parents. We have so many relationships, yet we're sticking to connect with all those people that honestly, half of those, what am I saying half? Majority of those people don't even give two rats ass about you. Um, they don't care. So you know, sometimes it's good to just detach and focus on what's more important. Look at the big picture here. Are you gonna be remember? Are all those Instagrammers gonna remember you one day? You fail to exist and something happens to you. I mean, sure, they'll put like R.I.P. We miss you, blah blah blah. But trust me, after 2 days, they're going back to posting your stuff, posting the memes, and life goes on. Why am I saying this today? I don't know. I think I'm in a space where I'm just like, I feel like I'm in a transitioning period in my life, and part of that is just taking the time to evaluate and think about what I'm doing for myself. Like, how am I maximizing my potential? Because God didn't put me on this planet to die with my gifts. Each of us have talents. We have skills. We have individual gifts that our Creator has given us, and the worst way to leave your life is to go back to your Creator with the exact same gift He gave you. I think we were put on this planet to release those gifts, to share those gifts with others, and that's how we maximize potential. So I want to empty myself. I want to give whatever He's put in me. I want release it out. I want to put it out in the world and say, yes, You gave me this, but this is my way of telling You thank You, Lord. I want to give other people. I want to share. I want to put it on. Not. I want to share with the world. And I think that's how we all should start approaching life, is what am I giving and how can I share? What is the medium? Am I good at singing? Great, sing. Am I good at talking? Great, talk. Be a mentor, be a counselor. Find your gift and give it away.